There are 4 foods that can make a major difference in everyone's life. I call them the 4 miracle foods. These foods are far beyond anything else that a person can do or even start to consider. These are the very basics. If you can get these 4 things down, you're going to see a change in your health in a matter of days. And these foods are all going to add life to you, not take away. When everything goes into your body, it either causes your body to work on a more efficient level or it takes longer to process the foods. So I'm going to give you the ones that will process easily, what will help other foods to be processed easily, and it will help you to add life to your body. You will feel differences immediately. The number 1 food that I'm going to talk about is water. We're made of more water than any other substance, so that water needs to be clean. I say look for purified water, just if it's purified. Don't worry about distilled, don't worry about chlorinated, just get purified water. How much? Well, you need a minimum of 4 quarts a day. I don't care if you're the smallest person on the block, 4 quarts. 2.7 quarts a day is enough for a monk who doesn't do any activity but just exists in a chair and sits in his bed all day. You won't even get your cells exchanged to clean the fluids and to clean the intercellular fluid or the extracellular fluid. We need 4 quarts. You say that's a lot of water, but I'm telling you, it's less than about 4 to 5 ounces per waking half hour, which is less than a half a cup. So it makes it very doable. Try to take this water in throughout the day on a steady basis. More would be great, but 4 quarts is the absolute minimum. You'll hear all kinds of arguments about less, but I'm telling you, I work in the field of getting people results. I work in the field of getting people healthy now, overnight, changing blood chemistry. So you want that 4 quarts of water per day. The number 2 food you want to have is unpasteurized, that's right, unpasteurized apple cider vinegar. 1 tablespoon in the morning in 3 ounces of water. This adds something in there called enzymes, and these enzymes are in what's called the mother. When you look at unpasteurized vinegar, which you keep at room temperature in a dark cupboard, you'll see that it's got a thickening in there, and that thickening is called the mother. This is where the enzymes start. This is rich in potassium and other minerals. It also has these enzymes that help you to break down the foods that are in your system. So if you'll take this 1 tablespoon of unpasteurized apple cider vinegar every morning in 3 to 4 ounces of water, first thing. Then if you want to add some at lunch to your salad or in the evening to your dinner meal with possibly some vegetables, you can't ask for anything better. It's rich in potassium. It also helps to create all the right fluid balances within your system. Dr. Alexis Carrel, winner of the Nobel Prize, took a slice off of a chicken heart embryo. Now a chicken lives for approximately 3 to 5 years. They put this slice of this embryo in a petri dish. At the turn of the century, they put in apple cider vinegar, minerals, and some proteins, and they kept this chicken heart alive for 35 years, way past 5 times the average life expectancy for a chicken, or a chicken's heart. And the heart continued to grow. So unpasteurized apple cider vinegar. Number 3, minerals. Your body's made out of 5% minerals and less than 0.5% of vitamins. You'll all hear about taking a multivitamin mineral supplement, but I'm telling you, CalMag Zinc won't cut it. Did you ever notice in an animal feedlot, they have mineral blocks, they don't have vitamin packs? So minerals are responsible for the cellular exchange of every nutrient across and in and out of your cells. You've got to have these minerals. This is why most people have insomnia, why kids have growing pains, because they're insufficiently supplied in minerals. All of our fields today are worn out. In 1936, the Department of Agriculture told Congress that our fields were already worn out from minerals and couldn't produce foods viable for human health. So think about these minerals. You need them. And you need the trace minerals. So find a good multivitamin mineral complex, but then concentrate on a separate mineral complex that you're taking that has all the trace minerals in it. It's very important. The 4th food, very, very obvious. We're made out of water first the most. We need to get the minerals in to cross things across the cell wall, but then it's protein. Now when I talk protein, I'm not talking incomplete protein. Beans, peas, rice, corn, and potatoes, those are not complete. They have some amino acids which add up to a complete protein, but they're not adequate on the supply of repair materials for your body to keep your lean body mass up. But you do get the extra calories from incomplete proteins. If you keep getting these incomplete proteins with these extra calories, you're going to have more body fat and less muscle maintained. Doesn't it make sense that you should have more protein to keep your lean body mass increased at its full metabolism, and that the extra carbs are not there so you don't add the fat? For me, it's a no-brainer. So you want to look at your protein, and I'm talking you should have protein at breakfast, lunch, dinner, and at least 1 or 2 snacks in between meals per day. The average person should look at taking their body weight and having that plus 10 to 25% or more in grams of complete protein only, not counted from things like vegetables and carbs, but just from the flesh foods. And the best selections are eggs, fish, fowl, and grass-fed meats. You want to try to get grass-fed meats. If you want to consider anything else beyond these 4 foods, beyond the water, beyond the vinegar, beyond the minerals, and the adequate amounts of protein, you want to start looking at eating a lot of vegetables, not starchy vegetables, but just vegetables in general that are more leafy and more cruciferous types. You want to get 8 to 10 cups per day, then fruit. 1 fruit per day would be excellent if everybody could just get 1 piece of fresh fruit per day. No, I didn't say juice, because juice is usually heated, pasteurized, and it's usually a concentrated food. You want to get fruit in its natural state. So have a fresh piece of fruit every day. All the pulp and all the enzymes are there for you. It's what you need. And always try to eat your foods in their more natural state. The less cooked they are, the less processed they are, the better it's going to be for you. So if you'll just add the water alone, try that for 1 to 2 days, you'll see that your energy even picks up. So make sure you look into these 4 foods. They can do nothing for you, but add life and quality of life for you. Thank you.